Salute, man. It's your bro, Bad Boy D here. And today's video is Redpill Joker review. Young men, single mothers, and mentoring. You'll see what I mean. And I'm definitely gonna drop some facts and pointers here. If you haven't seen the movie yet, semi-spoiler alert. I'm not gonna reveal a lot, but there might be a few little spoilers. Whenever I go and see a movie, which I rarely do, the last one I saw was Avengers Endgame. I did a review for that. So maybe on the rare occasion I go to a theater, I will do a video Redpill movie review. But whenever I do, I put on them red pill lenses. And considering I'm so desensitized to the programming since I don't watch TV and I don't watch film, I feel I have a really good sense and perspective when I watch mainstream productions. So, that's contagious. Stay tuned for Bad Boy D's Redpill Joker review. Let's start the show. Bad Boy D TV. A brief shout out before I chop it up and get into it. Speaking of red pill lenses and seeing things through red pill eyes, I guess I can really identify with it. I'll leave his channel and a few links to the videos I'm talking about in the pinned comment in the description. But the Red Pill Chauvinist, he does a series through red pill lenses where he really dissects this reality relationship show through red pill lenses. It's excellent. I consume a lot of content, but I usually listen to it. However, this specific series is one that I make a special investment to sit down and watch. Usually when I'm eating my last hot protein meal of the day, I sit down and watch whenever he releases the Through Red Pill Lenses. In my opinion, it's an incredible series, and I highly encourage you guys to check it out. Shout out RPC, you're doing great work over there, man. So this movie, if I ever watch a mainstream production, I can usually pin something out no time. This one was a thinker. This one was a challenge. I thought, like with Avengers Endgame, I could have gone on forever. But this one, I really had to put on my super strong red pill lenses for this one. Because these producers were sneaky in this one. First of all, I will say that this is not an alpha movie at all. Hollywood does not make any alpha movies anymore. But this one was kind of cloaked in that Sigma Alpha veil a little bit. It was very tense. It was a very tense movie. You always felt tension when you were watching it. And it's a very female emotion and feeling, that tension. It was somewhat uncomfortable to me. Like, I don't like that dramatic tension. Like, I enjoy my own created tension in social situations that I create. But this, it's hard to describe. And for those of you, I'm not pushing anything, who believe in the Most High as I do, the Most High Father gives me a good intuition with energies. I'm considering I have such a clean diet and I've cleansed my spirit over the past 4 years, I'm very sensitive to energy, and this had a very, very dark energy to it. Very dark. Shout out to Joaquin Phoenix, whatever, but he did an excellent job. Like, with his acting skills, he was on par with Heath Ledger, and he must have undergone a strict raw vegan diet before he filmed the movie, because he had that emaciated, super skinny look to him. Not very healthy. He's he is an established, out there vegan, I believe. But I won't take anything away from his acting performance. Tremendous. He did great with the script they told him to program to people. So that's one reason I actually won't recommend this movie, is if you're down with the Most High Father, this movie provides a lot of incognito and not so incognito, dark, demonic energy, in my opinion. Do what you will with that. However, I tried to make the best of what I had in front of me. So yes, the acting was spot on. It was a tremendous origin movie for the comic genre of movie. This was, like I said, very dark, very realistic. It wasn't comic-y and cartoony by any way, shape, or form. It was very dark. And I assume obviously they're planning to release and make a series of movies out of this. It was a great origin movie. It made the character sealed his stamp with a bang. So more into the programming. I don't watch programs, and I believe that's why they're called programs. Is they program your subconscious. And one of the subconscious things I got out of it was, it's as if they're subconsciously trying to put into your head that the loser, the reject, the outcast, the only way he can become famous and accepted is through horrific acts of violence and evil behavior. If I were to dissect that through red pill lenses, that's what I got out of it. That the only way an outcast is going to be seen in this world is if he does something terrible. So I don't know, maybe subconscious programming for some of the horrific shootings that go on. I don't want to make too stern of assumptions, but that's kind of what my gut was telling me. It was refreshing to see Zazie Beetz. She's a natural beauty. I agree with you, Black Ram. Black Ram said on one of his premieres that 9's the highest he rates a girl, and he rated Zazie Beetz a 9 just because she doesn't put on any of that clown makeup, for lack of a better term, especially considering it's the Joker movie. However, Zazie, yeah, she's a Zazie. She's a very, very attractive woman. Very natural look. It's a good look. I like it. Bad Boy D would smash the Zazie out of the Zazie Beetz. He would be beatsin' on the Zazzies. Don't mind me. And now to a positive note, a positive moral of the story that I'll pull out of that movie through red pill lenses. That they maybe didn't intend to put out there, but I'm putting my own positive red pill spin on it. Is that bad things happen when young men are not mentored. When young men are raised by single mothers and they don't have a strong masculine male figure in their life, bad things happen. And if you ask me, and you ask a lot of other men who are red pill and are masculine men, those are facts. Because I can attest to it to a certain extent. I didn't have the strongest male figure in my life. No disrespect to him. However, at one point in my life, I was intuitive or wise enough to seek out the proper male mentorship. Sometimes you have to seek it out yourself. However, this is obviously an extreme example in this movie. However, it's a damn good example that bad things happen to a man's psyche when they're raised by single mothers. Single mothers with a bad psyche, which unfortunately most of them have that. And single mothers in general, even if they have the best intentions. This was obviously a worst case scenario. But even if they have the best intentions, they can't do it properly because they're not a man. My mom, for example, she raised me great, but she never... I got more of the feminine when when I was younger because I was mostly raised by her. And it's not good. It's not healthy for a man's psyche at all. So that's the moral of the story I pulled out of it. It's very dangerous for men, young men, to be raised by single mothers. As aforementioned, this is an extreme case. He was living with her and she had mental problems and he was bathing her. Spoiler alert, yeah. So to summarize, not an alpha movie, stimulated too many, it's feminine emotions. And I don't think it's a movie you'd want to take a broad to if you want to smash after anyhow, because she'd probably be kind of creeped out after she watched it. It's not, I don't know if well, maybe she would be aroused. It's hard to say. Depends on the chick. But it definitely arouses like a feminine emotion tension. It's not an alpha movie. Doesn't get your testosterone pumping. And another con and drawback is it was very dark energy. Like I had to say the Our Father prayer after I got out of that movie. It's like, you get that darkness out of me. That was bad non-alpha, feminine dark vibes going on. But on a positive, if you are going to go see it, it is a good origin movie. The programming is somewhat minimal. I ended up finding some stuff. I knew I'd find something, but the programming ain't that strong. But the programming could be the most dangerous for a fragile-minded man that he sees. Like I said, it's subconscious. You don't know what's happening. But when he sees that like if someone's an outcast and he sees another outcast getting fame and glory through violent acts, I'm sure you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Not good. But a positive moral of the story is young men who are raised by single mothers require male mentors. Go get one. I try to sprinkle a few red pills here and there, just young lads. Most of them are like,
red pills? I like those blue pills. They're sweet and tasty. Get away from me, man. Eat my soy.
No, eat a steak, boy. Have some veal liver. They don't want the red pills. I try. I've gotten a few. You can't try too hard. Like I said, you sprinkle out a few little red pills. I'll link a video about that. Yeah. And finally, it was a sight for sore eyes to see little Zazie Beetz. I ain't thirsting or putting her up on a pedestal, but I'll give her credit that she doesn't wear too much product. She is mighty fine on the eyes. I co-sign that, Black Ram. Anyhow, let's get me on full screen now. Oh yeah! If you have anything to add, please add them in the comments. The comments help with the algorithm. Hit that like button, it helps with the algorithm too. And feel free to check out a few more Bad Boy D's videos. I'll drop one of my newer ones right there. I'll drop another one right here. And another one right here. And subscribe to my channel right there. I'm out of here. Peace.